Last year you recorded the LP in the Pines, and it was recorded in a few days in a wool shed in the Australian desert on 8 track. Was that an attempt to trace back some of your musical roots?
No, really, it was just it's just to enjoy ourselves as a band because it's so boring to be always recording in 48-track recording studios, and it's very clinical, and I think it has a bad effect on the music. So every now and then, I think it's good for the band to just get together in a room in the middle of nowhere, set up a few mics, and record it. Because I think it suits our sense of humour. It's good fun.
Talking about humor, much rock music is about celebration and having fun, but it's like your music is more about loss and wide open spaces. Do you long for loneliness and quietness?
Yes, it's a difficult question because I know our music is about those things, but when we play live, it's not so much. We don't want to make it a dismal evening for everyone. Really, although a lot of our music and a lot of our songs are about quite depressing subjects and so forth, when we play live, it's much more wanting to release that and to really emphasize the humorous side of the situation.
There are some country and western influences in your music, but it never becomes sentimental. Does the thin line between melancholy and sentimentality, is that important to you?
Yes, well, it's very interesting because we, I mean, I recognise that in our music, the biggest influence on country in our band is Graham Lee, the pedal steel player, because his background in music was purely bluegrass music. He was before he joined the band, he was a specialist in like banjo, mandolin, and dobro. You know, specialist in bluegrass music, and I don't know why we asked him to join the band, but we did, and so he brings this very pure influence of country music onto us. But the rest of us, I don't know why we asked him to join the band, because the rest of us don't like country music all that much. We just like Graham Lee.
Would you ever consider using your spare time to go to a massive rock and roll festival?
No, why would we do that?
Sunlight was hot and your mother was calling. My chest burning, rising falling. Dark little drip from our garage tap. Miles from nowhere, just a dot on a map. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. We tied the clothes to our backs, looked into the sun. We found our mouths with the sin of our tongues. There was sand between our toes, with stains on our shoes. Down there dam was done, 'cause the flesh was sweet. Flesh was sweet, down there dam was done, and around our necks the shame was hung. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. Now your tracks are still fresh, the branches are broken. Nothing was stolen, but your window was open. I fell on the tracks you left behind. I fell on the rail and the curve of your spine, and the grass still grows on the side of the road. Sun still burns and the rain still falls. The sin still burns in a fiery holes. I hold them tight. There's nothing at all. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. Our vision is dimmer, the weather is colder. I went out for just a 10-minute walk. That's the last thing I remember. That was the 5th, now it's December. Get well soon, I hope you recover. I believe you will lead me to a life of crime. I believe you will lead me to this life of crime. I believe you will lead me to this life of crime. I believe you would lead me as the blind lead the blind. Life of crime, life of crime, life of crime.